Hit his voice.
All right, let me re-center the camera. I think that crowd got a little rowdy last time and made the camera jump up and down.
Good job, Paul.
All right, we have another one of our players of the week is Jackson Fowler. Now, you won this one last year, too, so welcome back there. In senior year, you got to get back and get another one there, though. So you've heard some of the questions already, so y'all had a scouting report there. And like I said, you know, I'm being an all-offensive line coach. I appreciate the job you guys do up front. So tell me, you know, what your mentality is. It takes a special player to play offensive line because you know this doesn't happen a whole lot. You don't get off, you get yelled at and people for holding, everything else jumping off sides and all like that though. But just tell us, you know, what you think the mentality is of an offensive lineman.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, we come out and we work, and, you know, and the coaches, you know, Coach Threadgill, he's going to stay on us. He never stops. But, you know, we just got to keep working and, you know, we're in the trenches. So,
well, let's talk about the trenches. I mentioned this with Aubrey earlier on this, that my definition of offensive line was an organized street fight. So, you know, basically, you've got a few rules in there and it's organized, but, you know, tell us some of your stories about playing in the trenches.
Well, actually, last week, first play of the game, we run a play. I'm going to the left side. Play's over. Blow the whistle. And then Odell throws his guy and right into the back of my knees. Could have been detrimental to my ACL.
A little help from your friends. So.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. You know, talk a little bit about, too, knowing that you've got some very talented people in the backfield. You got this one sitting over there. You've got the quarterback and other running backs. About knowing, hey, if I come off this snap and I give them just a small crease, they may take it to the house. So just talk a little bit about that. What do you look with your opponent up there? Do you ever get up there and talk any junk on the line to the guy you get the block?
No, I don't talk junk. I'll tell you right now, Paul is the worst. I'm the guy who mediates.
Oh, I look surprised on that, don't
I? No. I'm the guy who mediates. I have to break up Paul's junk talking. And as far as J-Mac and Kamaje are concerned, I know that we can, if we put up the right block and block the way we're supposed to, I expect to score on most plays we run.
And again, I mean, that's quite of accomplishment when I start to look back and think about it. You know, you scored 49 points and only threw three completions. With that, with no touchdown passes, he still scored 49. He rushed for 251, and KBB3, he had about 80 yards. That's the easiest way I can go in saying that. When you're sitting there trying to call a play and video and everything like that, I just would call him KBB3. So that's his number. So we just go with that, though. But, you know, that's a great accomplishment up there, though. So do you have how many times a game do you hold?
I don't think. I mean, occasionally I might have a little. He's trying to get away from me, so ref's not looking.
All right, let me ask you this: do you think that offensive linemen should be allowed to hold? The defense can grab you and hold you and throw you aside. Don't you think you should be able to do the same thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I mean, to a point, like you don't have to like hold on their jerseys or nothing. Like when if they're trying to like get off the block, trying to pursue the ball, I don't think you should be able to hold. But like on like pass pro and stuff, I think they might should give you a little more room, like the arms going around and whatnot. You got to have certain rules. I will never forget coaching a kid one time that he'd never played football before, and we were setting up kickoff return, and so my starting offensive line was the front wall for return, and he was my center. And you take some things for granted, and so I said, your job is to go and take out the kicker on the team and kick off. And so we kick off, and lo and behold, he went over and picked up the kicker and body slammed him on the ground. And I'm like, you can't do that. He said, you said take out the kicker. I said, you cannot pick him up, hold him, and body slam him. So it would be fun if you could do that, though, wouldn't it? All right. What has been your opinion? Who's been the hardest team to block this year? I don't know.
You've gone up against some tough teams.
Yeah, I mean, my hardest game, personally, was probably Woodruff.
Okay.
I mean, we still beat them, but our overall probably hardest, like, defense to block was probably Powdersville.
They were good. They were good on defense. So and Spartanburg had some big players too.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't play with Spartanburg. I was out.
Oh, okay.
I had COVID. But
Okay.
He tore his MCL.
I'm sure they weren't big.
Lateral meniscus.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going
That
to get in
sounds
some now to the fun questions with you, and you've heard most of them already. I'm trying to think if I've got any others I can throw in there, break up maybe the monotony of you not wanting to answer all of them there. All right. What's your favorite car?
I don't know. To be honest, I got a 2004 Honda Accord, 410,000 miles on it.
Hey, it could be worse, and you won't even know what this was. You could have had a car called a Pacer that was a long time ago, or a Ford Pinto. Those are ones that I know. She knows exactly what I'm talking about there. You know what? When I was in high school, and this is the honest to goodness truth, that I was the wheels for the JV basketball team when I was in the 10th grade at Spartan High, that the guys all rode with me. But I had a Dodge Dart red station wagon that was really, really old. And when I'd stop at the stoplight and mash in the clutch, that thing burned more oil than gas. It looked like I was spraying for mosquitoes. And all the guys riding with me would put their heads down when they see it. Riding in my car there, though. But the tires probably were as bald-headed as my head there, though. But it got us where we wanted to go, and that's the important thing for you right there, is it gets you where you want to go. That's all that matters right now, though. All right. What's your uniform going to look like?
I mean, especially like what we got, I like our gold pants with our white jersey and then the gold helmet to complement. That's probably my favorite jersey
Okay.
we got.
All right. And I like a couple of them. I like the one you wore last game, the all gold. Never seen that before. Mine again, and I just was big on that. I'd love to see a all black with Vegas gold and royal blue trim.
Oh, yeah.
With black pants, black jerseys, black helmets, because that makes you look mean.
That's right.
Then when Paul used to talk junk back when he was in school too, I can't tell you the number of times I heard him say your mama. And had to go and keep the kids from mugging Paul like that.
Tell about it, man.
Your mama. So, but yeah, there's a lot of good combinations. Those are combinations, you got some good colors to make different combinations with too. All right, what was your favorite costume when you were little? Halloween.
I don't know about when I was little, but I know last Halloween, me and my girlfriend dressed up as Bill Clinton and Monica. So that's pretty good on the
That
list.
has an interesting story with it too that we won't go into. We're a family channel. We'll leave it at that. All right, what makes Jackson happy?
Just being around friends, hanging out with my buddies, my family.
Okay. Do you have a happy place that you go to?
I mean, anywhere when I'm with the people I love.
Okay. All right. That leads me to the next question. Where is your favorite hangout?
I mean,
Do you have a favorite place that you go to hang out?
it might be old 98 Wind Spring.
That's the place, bro.
All righty. That sounds good too. Let's see. Do you have any phobias? Is there anything that you scared of?
Snakes. That's like, I'm really scared of snakes.
That's
Jackson!
the whole offensive line. You better hope that Carolina doesn't bring snakes to the game, because these guys are going to bail out up front here. So far, snakes have been the biggest
I was up
fear
there with the thing.
so far up there, though. Let's see. What's your favorite ride at the fair?
Jackson's.
Jackson. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm from Union, so my favorite ride there was probably like the Ring of Fire. I mean, most people on here don't know what that is. But
Yeah. Hey, I grew up in the carnival business. My father was in the carnival business, so when I was little, I used to spend all of my summers riding for free all day long at the fair, eating cotton candy and stuff, and playing all the games for free. So I got all these big stuffed animals. I know every game at the fair is fixed and how it's fixed, because they always fixed it for me to win. And there was this little squirt walking around with this big old teddy bear 2 times his size. They said, if that squirt can win, we can. And they go over there and they flip it back when you couldn't win. So that's how I grew up at the carnival right there, though. So, okay, next thing right there is when you're by yourself, where is your happy place that you go to? When you need to just be alone, where's your happy place?
Probably the bathroom.
Okay, what is your go-to song? If you got a go-to song?
Not necessarily a song. I like all kinds of music.
Okay.
I'm listening to anything.
What is some place?
Well, I don't.
Go ahead.
I do like Get Low.
Okay. Do they play that when you're going through the shoots?
Yeah.
Stay Low.
It gets me really high. The first line really gets me high.
369.
Okay.
369.
Oh, yeah,
So it's going to be monkey chewed the back off the streetcar line. A line road.
Hey,
Monkey
keep
got
it
choked and they all went to heaven in a little
Put that in there very
rowboat.
smoothly.
That's a different song, though. That's not the same one.
I reckon not.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, that one right there. All right, if you were in a movie, would you want to be the good guy or the bad guy?
I'll be the bad guy.
369.
Okay.
You would not be
All right.
the bad guy.
And, all right. They're going to make a movie about your life. Who would you want you to play
369.
Probably Noah Quinn.
you? Okay. Paul, I forgot to ask you that one. If they were making the Paul Lee story, who would play you in that movie?
You know the dude that carries the baby in the Hangover movie?
Yeah.
I don't know his name. What's his name? Huh?
Zach Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis. That's what I want to play me.
Okay. All right. I'll remember these names when we get into casting the movies for y'all too. I'm just glad you didn't say Cheetah or somebody like that. So, okay. Let's see other things here we want to find out. All right, you get that elephant. What you gonna do with the elephant? You gonna keep him or sell him?
I'm not a Tide fan, so I'm definitely selling the elephant for as much as I can.
Bro.
Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
So,
Smart choice.
You get rid of the elephant because I wonder how much money it would take to feed an elephant.
Yeah, I'd probably just sell it and get it nice home in a zoo.
Okay. Or circus. You can take him to circus or somewhere like that.
Whatever Dumbo feels like doing.
Or you can take him to Paul's
Yes,
house.
it is.
Paul will probably buy him from you over here.
Yeah, Paul don't have the money to buy them from me. I'm selling for a good price.
Okay, so it's going to be... All right, would you rather be the best player on the team and disliked or the worst player on the team and liked?
Oh man, the best player on the team and disliked.
Yeah, everybody likes you because
Yeah.
you're the best team, or the worst player and everybody loves you.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely being like the best player on the team.
Okay, you want to be the best team and you
Because either way-
care less what they think.
Either way, I'm him. So
All right, I got you. I like that. All right, on a scale from 1 to 10, how weird do you think you are?
what y'all say? Well, Ray Gill's got me at a 10. Paul's got me at a 9. 9. I guess average is about 9.5.
9.5, okay. Hey, and you mean you're weirder than Paul?
I mean, me and Paul are together. We won a cornhole tournament one time.
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
$45
I
a piece.
can't speak.
I got a question. If I put both of y'all in a bag, who would fall out first?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll find out someday. We'll have to do that though. All right. Let's see what other things I can get for you right here. Free scholarship anywhere. Where do you want to go?
Man, I don't know. I really don't know. Anywhere that'll give me a free scholarship. I guess I don't want to go nowhere big.
Okay.
Not a big. For the colleges I've toured, I like Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where my family's from.
Okay.
So,
Well, will their current coach still be there when you get there?
who knows?
It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Right there. All right, we're going to send you to the haunted house. You take one person with you. Who's going with you?
I'm going to the haunted house. Gotta take one person with me. I'm taking J-Mac.
All right, J-Mac, you going with him? All right. Are you going to open the hole for him, or is he going to be blocking for you?
I'm gonna get on his back and he's running for about 400 yards.
Okay, there you go. You'll get through that thing fast, won't you? If you're on his back. All right. Well, and what's the most important thing you want people to know about you?
I'm a fun guy.
Okay.
I'm a member of C+, the Monies, Noah Quinn,
Yep. He explained to me last week what that was.
Oh, he did, yes.
And I told him I was the member, the lead member of the Have No Monies.
Okay.
That's kind of deep, though. You got to think about that one.
Yeah.
Because I don't have no money.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. SEC, ACC, lightning round questions.
SEC.
Okay. Heads or tails?
Heads. I'm a heads guy.
You're a heads guy. Okay. Tails. Hot or cold?
Cold.
Big city guy, small town guy?
Small town.
NASCAR or hockey? No,
NASCAR.
you got on Jeff Gordon t-shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. Pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
Beaches or mountains?
Beaches.
Okay. LA or New York?
I've never been to New York. I've been to LA. It's pretty nice. I'll go to LA.
Okay.
Scenery purposes.
Okay. All right. Would you rather have a good workout or a good nap?
Good nap.
On that nap thing now. Maybe when I was younger, I'd have gone the other one. So, breakfast, lunch, or supper?
I guess I'm going breakfast for the Breakfast Club.
Okay, there you go. Foot-long hot dog or foot-long sub?
Foot-long sub.
Okay. And then last but not least for you in this one is, would you rather be happy and live for 50 years, or would you rather be unhappy and live forever?
Happy and live for 50 years.
Okay. All right. So you and Paul will be living for 50 years
Hey,
together. Y'all
at
will
least we'll be happy.
Y'all will
Best
be
50
happy
years of
together.
anybody's
That's
life.
right.
All righty. Well, Jackson Fowler is one of our offensive players of the week. One of the four horsemen up front who did a good job and leading J-Mac to the promised land.
J-Mac, we got 400 rushing yards about third quarter.
Yep.
I thought we were going to get, we were at 369, and I just didn't think we were going to get 400. We got there. Proud of us.
J-Mac, and again, you'd had 350 if Hall hadn't been holding over there.
No, not.
Which one are the possum over here? One of the two of them.
Oh, no, it was Matt.
It was Matthew.
I remember
Matthew
that.
holds. Well,
Okey-dokey.
Matthew's good for at least three
But
holding
we
calls a
won't
game.
talk about that on the air even though the
I got
captain's doing all
two
that.
in my.
Congratulations. Keep up the good work. Thank you.